Hello, Assalamu alaikum, my energetic, active students. We are going to discuss in this video, Chapter 1, Keeping Healthy. First of all, I would like to discuss or to tell the topic or content of this chapter. First topic is circulatory system in the human body. It consists of blood vessels, and the heart. Second topic is contagious and non-contagious diseases. Third one, useful and harmful drugs, medicinal drugs, and tobacco. And the topic we are going to discuss in this video, that is circulatory system in the human body. It consists of blood vessels, and the heart. And today we will cover, inshallah, blood and blood vessels. Now you can see this is circulatory system. Circulatory system, and this is the diagram that shows circulatory system. These are tubes or blood vessels, and this is the heart. And in these blood vessels, blood flows to the heart and to the body as well. Now, what is circulatory system? Circulatory system consists of heart, blood vessels, or you can say the heart, blood vessels together make up the circulatory system. The circulatory system carries blood and dissolved substances to and from different places in the body. This is the job of the circulatory system. Carries blood and dissolved substances to and from different places in the body. Now the first component, that is blood. What is in blood? You can see these are red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets, plasma, and other material just as oxygen, carbon dioxide, digested food, and waste. And there is a written name as hormones. Actually, hormones are the secretions that release in the body, and they play a very important role in digestion or to regulate other fluids in the body. You can see another picture of this blood. This is red blood cells, white blood cells, plasma, this is liquid part, and platelets, these are the fragments. And red blood cells, you can say this is circular and red in color, and the white blood cells are irregular in shape. Now, red blood cells. You can see the structure is biconcave disc. Bi means two, disc like round. So biconcave, you can see inside there is round and outside. So biconcave disc, that is round and flat without the nucleus. Actually, cells contain nucleus. Cells are units of living organisms, or you can say all living organisms are made up of tiny little cells, and these cells the cell is covered with cell membrane, and inside it has a nucleus. But red blood cells are without nucleus, and the red color is because of contain hemoglobin, a molecule specially designed to hold oxygen and carry it to cells that need it. Actually, Hemoglobin is made up of two words. Hem means iron, globin means protein. It's a protein that is responsible to absorb oxygen. And the function of red blood cells obviously is to provide oxygen to other parts of the body, or you can say every cell to the body. Now another cell, that is white blood cells. White blood cells, you can see it has nucleus and it has irregular shape. And what is the function of white blood cells? White blood cells help to fight germs. So this is the part of our defense system. Actually, human beings have a defense system in which they fight against diseases. So white blood cells help to fight germs or help to fight against diseases causing pathogens or diseases causing bacteria. So this was all about white blood cell. Okay, now move on. Next one is, can you tell me? Platelets. Platelets are bits of cells broken off larger cells, or you can say these are the fragments, but they are very important. They help blood to clot and to heal wounds. Whenever you have any cut, so bleeding is there, so blood will be clotted, or you can say it turn into solid. Blood will be solidified just because of platelets. Another, plasma is mostly made up of water, and you can say that is a liquid part in which all cells are there. So plasma is mostly made up of water. Or what is the function of the plasma? Blood plasma transports digested food, carbon dioxide and other materials from one part of the body to another. As you know, just like red blood cells transport oxygen, same as plasma transport digested food, carbon dioxide and other material from one part of the body to another. So this was all about blood. We have discussed first component of blood circulatory system. Circulatory systems is made up of three components. One is blood, second one is blood vessels, third one heart. So we have covered all blood cells. Blood cells, white blood cells. Blood cells are made up of four components: red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets and plasma. So we have covered all this. Okay? And what is the shape and what are the function of these cells? Now the second component is blood vessels. We are going to discuss blood vessels. Blood vessels are tubes through which blood flows. Look at the back of your hand. Can you see blue lines running over it? These blue lines are blood vessels. Blood vessels are tubes through which blood flows. Some blood vessels carry blood away from the heart to the different parts of the body. These blood vessels are called arteries. Some blood vessels carry blood from different parts of the body back to the heart. They are called veins. The blue lines you see on your hand are veins. So you can see in this slide, blood vessels are tubes through which blood flows. There are three types of blood vessels: artery, vein, capillary. Repeat with me: artery, vein, capillary. There are three types of blood vessels: artery, vein, and capillary. Now we are going to discuss one by one. First one is artery. I just want to show the structure as well. You can see this is the structure of artery. Arteries carry blood away from the heart. Away from the heart. They have thick muscle and elastic fiber. Elastic fiber allow the artery to stretch under pressure. Stretching is very important. And thick muscle can contract to push the blood along. So it has to move blood. So it is made up of thick muscle and elastic fiber. Actually, muscles can push the things, push and pull, and thick muscle and elastic fiber, as you know, elasticity means it can stretch. So elastic fibers are there. Okay, so this is artery, and artery contain oxygenated blood. Oxygenated blood means in which oxygen is there. At your level, you can say the artery carry clean blood away from the heart. These arteries move oxygenated blood from heart to other parts of the body. Now second one is vein. Veins are the tubes that carry blood back to the heart. The job of veins, they have to collect the blood from other parts of the body and carry to the heart. It is also made up of muscles, but these muscles are thin, and elastic fiber as well. Body muscle surrounds the vein so that when they contract to move the body, they also squeeze the vein and push the blood along the vessel. Veins have valves. Actually, what are these? Which act to stop the blood from going in the wrong direction. Valves are just like door. They can open in only one direction. So, veins contain deoxygenated blood, or you can say dirty blood. So, if this blood may go in the wrong direction, so fortunately veins have valves, so they just stop blood from going in the wrong direction. So they keep deoxygenated blood in right direction. Otherwise, obviously, we have to face a lot of problem if this deoxygenated blood is spread in our all body. So these valves keep this blood in the correct direction, in the right direction. Okay. Now the last one is, can you tell me? Capillary. There is another type of blood vessels, capillaries. Stand in front of a mirror and pull down your lower eyelid. Do you see a lot of tiny red lines? Yes. These tiny red lines are capillaries. Capillaries are small blood vessels that join the veins and arteries. The walls of the capillaries are very thin. Materials in the blood can pass through the capillary wall easily. So this is the linkage between artery and vein, and the exchange material between the blood and the other body cells. The wall of the capillary is only one cell thick. It means it is very thin. So exchange would be easy. The exchange of material between the blood and the body can only occur through capillaries because the walls are very thin and only 1 cell thick. So it is very easy to absorb the material. I just want to show another diagram. You can say in this diagram, capillary, this is capillary, it is in between vein and artery. You can see this is artery, this is vein, and these are the capillaries, and the thickness is 1 cell thick. So the collection of the capillary is known as capillary bed. This is known as capillary bed, and it is responsible to exchange the material. Okay, so this was all about blood vessels. We have discussed in this video blood and blood vessels. So we have covered 2 components of blood circulatory system. In the next video, inshallah, I would like to discuss the heart, its structure as well as its function. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Allah Hafiz.